of the most frequent claims, especially for those who experience combat or traumatic events. Tinnitus and hearing loss are also common. Loud environments, explosions, and prolonged exposure to high decibel sounds can cause lasting damage. Chronic back pain and joint issues are frequently approved, especially for those in physically demanding roles. Mental health conditions like depression and anxiety, when tied to military service, are also considered eligible disabilities. And exposure-related conditions, such as those from Agent Orange, burn pits, or radiation exposure, can qualify depending on your service location and time frame. Service connection versus secondary disability claims. There are two main types of claims: direct service connection and secondary conditions. A service-connected claim means your disability is directly linked to your military service. For example, if you injured your knee in a training accident, you'd file for a direct service connection. A secondary disability is when an already service-connected condition causes another problem. Let's say you have a knee injury, and over time, it causes chronic back pain. That back pain can be claimed as a secondary disability. Understanding these distinctions is important, as secondary claims can significantly increase your overall disability rating and compensation. Step 1. Filing an intent to file. Before submitting a full claim, it's smart to file an intent to file. This locks in your effective date, which could mean more retroactive benefits if your claim is approved. It also gives you up to a year to gather medical records and other supporting evidence without delaying your place in line. You can file online through the VA website, by mail, or in person at a VA regional office. Always keep a copy of your submission. Step 2. Completing VA Form 21526EZ. The main claim form you'll need is VA Form 21526EZ. This is where you list your personal details, service history, medical conditions, and supporting evidence. Be specific. Describe how your disabilities affect your daily life and ability to work. Before submitting, double-check for errors and make copies of everything. Even a small mistake can delay your claim or result in a denial. Step 3. Gathering and submitting evidence. Strong evidence is key to a successful claim. You'll need medical records, both military and civilian, documenting your condition. Service records, like your DD-214 or incident reports, proving your time in service and any in-service injuries. Lay statements from family, friends, or fellow service members describing how your disability affects your daily life. If you don't have access to some of these records, the VA can request them on your behalf, but it may take longer. Once you have everything, you can submit it online, by mail, or in person. Again, always keep copies. Step 4. What to expect during processing. After submission, the VA usually takes around 90 to 120 days to process claims, but it can vary based on the complexity of your case and VA workload. During this time, you may be scheduled for a Compensation and Pension (CNP) exam. This is a medical evaluation conducted by a VA doctor or contractor to assess the severity of your disability. If your claim is missing documents or additional information is needed, the VA may send you a request, so be sure to check your mail and va.gov account regularly. Appealing a denied claim. If your claim is denied, don't panic. You have options. You can file a supplemental claim with new evidence, request a higher level review, or appeal to the Board of Veterans' Appeals. Appeals can take longer than initial claims, but many veterans successfully overturn denials with strong evidence and the right approach. If you need help, consider working with a Veterans Service Officer, VSO, or an accredited attorney. Maximizing your disability rating. The VA assigns disability ratings in 10% increments from 0% to 100%. A higher rating means more compensation, so it's important to ensure your rating accurately reflects your level of disability. If your condition worsens over time, you can request a rating increase by submitting new medical evidence. And if you have multiple service-connected disabilities, they are combined using the VA's formula, not simple addition. For example, a 50% and a 30% rating don't add up to 80%, but rather a lower combined percentage. The VA uses a complex formula to determine final ratings. That covers the basics of filing a VA disability claim. By understanding the process, gathering strong evidence, and submitting a thorough application, you'll improve your chances of getting the benefits you deserve. If you found this helpful, share it with others who might be struggling with their VA claims.